G minor melodic scale today. It's the relative minor to B flat major. They both have two flats, B flat and E flat. As always, melodic minor has a high 6th and 7th. Now the 6th and 7th of G minor is going to be E and F. Now the key signature is E flat, so that becomes an E natural on the way up. F natural becomes F sharp. So let's have a quick run through of all the notes. It's just over 2 octaves this scale, so plenty of notes to have a look at. Yeah, so G, tone up, A, our first semitone, B flat. Now there is tone, 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 yeah, C, D. So 1 and 2 against each other on the G string. Now we have that E natural, so first finger stays where it was. Yeah, okay, next string, but it doesn't go back. E, F sharp, high 2nd, and now we get that G. That was the first octave. 2nd octave, same notes. G, A, or open A. And now we do have a low first finger for the B flat. C, D, and E natural. Either 4th finger or open E string. And now we go back to a normal first finger for the F sharp. This is where the 2nd octave ends. Yeah. Now, as always, we continue until the 4th finger, so we have A and B flat to go. A and B flat. Now, on the way down, things always change in the melodic minor. Now, the only note that's going to be changing here is the fact that your F sharp, first finger, has to become a low first finger. So now you have 3 notes time to get that right. Yeah, so sometime during, well, after playing that F sharp, yeah, so we're at the top of B right now, B flat right now. At some point you have to pull that first finger back to that F natural while you play A, G, F natural, and then we go to a E flat. Yeah. That E natural is gone now. And then we get a B flat, so the first finger stayed low. Now we have again the choice between open A or 4th finger, full spread. F, E flat. And then the last few notes. Normal first finger. So the finger placement on the way down is the same as it was in B flat major, right? So you have a low first finger on the highest 3 strings, E, A and D string. And you have a low 4th finger on the highest 2 strings and high 4th finger on the lowest 2 strings. Yeah. Then on the G string, that first finger has to come back up to its natural position for the A natural. So, as always, minor keys are a bit of a mess, but they also have a really beautiful sound and they make for really interesting music, so you really want to know them. Okay, let's play this together. Just like the previous one, we have only 1 beat per note. This time we slur it 2 notes per bow. In case you don't know what slurring is, it basically is 1 movement for the bow for 2 different notes. So. So it is 2 notes per bow. Practice it separately if you haven't done this before. If you have, I've introduced it in the 2nd chapter already, stuff like this, but if you haven't gone through that yet, or you haven't used that time to learn some basic slurring, step away from the scale. Just slur some notes in a bow. Learn to control where you change. Keep a continuous speed, it makes it easier. If necessary, make a tiny little chalk mark, for example, in the middle of your bow, so you know where to place the next finger or where to take a finger away. Yeah, depending on whether it's going up or down. So that's it. One more tiny detail. On the way up, you can use open strings everywhere. Yeah. Now, I tend to always use 4th fingers because it's more useful. However, if you struggle with slurring, if you have to slur 4 to 1 and a string change in the middle, that's a lot of work. You have to learn it at some point, but if you struggle with it, start with the open string, so you don't have the string change. Yeah, that'll make it easier. Once you control that and you get everything right, then start adding that 4th finger later on. On the way down, it actually is better if you use the 4th fingers, because using the 4th finger avoids the slur and the string change at the same time. So take a pick, whichever you prefer, but don't always use the same thing. One day do one thing, the next day, once you control that, do the next, and switch back and forth, mess around with it, learn by experimenting. Yeah, we're very, very slow, we're at 40. So here we go. So no preparation because it's open to you where we start. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch out. Low first. High first. Low first, low 4, high 4, normal first, okay, that's the whole scale. 2 octaves and 2 notes, really. So plenty of notes to get used to. If you struggle with slurring and learning the new notes, take the slurring out of the equation. Do just the notes. When you know them, then add the slurring. Don't try to learn several new things at the same time. Perfect foundation. In this case, the most important thing is the new notes. Once you know those, then add the right bowings to it, and then later on we add accompaniment and to it, and then we speed things up. So step by step by step. Yeah, don't overwork yourself. Take patiently one issue at a time. I'll see you at 60, or with the accompaniment, of course. Bye.